World Team Tennis comes your way tonight from Cooper Tennis Complex in Springfield, Missouri. Another exciting night of tennis set to go as the New York Empire take on the Springfield Lasers. Hi everybody, welcome into Springfield. I'm Don West along with Doug Ellie. We are indoors for a second straight night here in Springfield with severe thunderstorms outside and some serious straight line winds, but we're safe and sound inside tonight. And again here, Doug, this evening the New York Empire coming in winless on the season so far, but they played some great competition.
Yeah, they're 0-3. But they've lost all three matches to the top two teams in the league that are undefeated. So look for them to make a big surge. Those matches were close, so they're going to fight tooth and nail tonight.
And a Springfield Lasers team that's riding high off of its first win last night. The Lasers hope to keep that going.
Yeah, fantastic performance by the rookie in the men's singles, and then Spears finishing with two aces to finish the match last night. Fantastic performance.
Good one coming your way this evening. It's World Team Tennis. New York and Springfield are set to go. We'll have the action when we come back right after this.
Experience the Galleria, a kitchen and bath showplace only at Harry Cooper Supply. From faucets that reflect both fashion and function to innovative and relaxing jet tubs, we carry state-of-the-art products you want and back them with the experience and superior service you deserve. Browse our professional-grade products from Delta, Brizo, Bain Ultra, Jetta, Moen, Toto, Jason, LK, and more. Revitalize your kitchen or bath at the Galleria and come home to fine products that truly reflect your style.
Here in Springfield, Missouri, it's the second straight home night for the Lasers playing on their indoor court. I tell you, some serious wind blowing through 60, 70 miles an hour through Springfield. They even set the tornado sirens off just because of the straight line winds. But that has gone through. Power went out here in the indoor complex briefly. But we are set to start on time here this evening with the Lasers and the New York Empire, with the Empire at 0-3. For the season, and the Lasers 1-2. The Empire with losses to Washington, both home and away, and in the Big Apple against Philadelphia. Here are your Wilson lineups for the evening and your order of play, with men's singles leading off the night, women's doubles next, with men's doubles in the middle, women's singles the fourth event, and mixed doubles to close the evening. And it is a different lineup tonight for the Lasers and Coach J.L. DeYager, because of the very highly questionable health of Vanya King, who suffered a wrist injury last night. And we're hearing different reports that she won't play, that she'll try to play. So we'll see what her status is as the evening progresses. We will start with men's singles. And Doug, a nice recovery for the Lasers last night in that event and helped lead the way to victory.
Yeah, the Springfield Lasers, Misha, who's a rookie, had lost his first two matches 5-0, but very close in both matches as far as the game scores. And he made a big break last night.
Tennis Hall of Famer Gigi Fernandez in her second year as the coach of the New York Empire, played in this league for the Idaho Sneakers in 1998. And J.L. DeYager in his 12th year as the head coach of the Springfield Lasers. Coach of the Year honors in 2009 and 10, back-to-back, and a Coach of the Year award as well in 07 as the coach of this small market team, the Springfield Lasers, going up against New York City tonight. Kevin Moss is your chair umpire once again this evening for a second straight night. So again here tonight, Doug, we're on this very fast indoor court. Last night we saw a lot of aces and a lot of double faults, and players have to adjust to this fast surface. For men's singles, it will be for the New York Empire, Denis Novikov, born in Russia but a United States citizen, now in his second year of World Team Tennis. And for the Springfield Lasers, nice recovery last night for Miomir Kecmanovic in his rookie season, just 18 years old, from Serbia. And he got his first win last night against San Diego. And the Lasers winning that match in overtime and extended play last night by a score of 22-20 over the San Diego Aviators. And Kecmanovic getting things off to a good start against Marcus Willis with a 5-4 victory. And then in the mixed doubles set, the Lasers took it 5-3 behind Daniel Nestor and Abigail Spears. Men's doubles went to the Aviators. Matkowski and Willis getting the victory 5-3 over Springfield. The women's doubles event went to Springfield. Vanya King and Abby Spears. King with the injury, and Abby Spears coming in the women's singles event and getting the extended play game win that the Lasers needed for a 22-20 victory.
With two.
Your format: 2 teams, 2 women, or 2 men, 2 women, 1 coach in 5 events. Genders are equal. Sets go to 5 and the 9-point tiebreaker if you're tied at 4. And the home team gets the advantage of selecting the order of play and stacking their strong events at the end. So it's the second of 3 straight home nights for Springfield. The Lasers will be back home again here on Friday night. The Lasers taking on the defending league champions tomorrow night, the Orange County Breakers, with a franchise player appearance from Jack Sock, the Wimbledon champion in men's doubles with Mike Bryan last week. And tonight here we start off with men's singles.
Let's see if Misha can keep up what he started last night. He has been playing very good tennis in all 3 of his matches. And let's see if he can keep it up.
As he takes on Denis Novikov, 6'4", 24 years old. And the ball kids will take their positions. Kecmanovic will serve first. Just wide. Remember, Misha lost his first 10 games in the league and then rebounded for a 5-4 win last night over Marcus Willis.
Big forehand there. And the return was a fantastic return. He just blocked off that big fast serve. Look to see, we're going to see a lot of that tonight.
Games go to 4. Not the traditional 15, 30, 40 scoring of tennis. No ad scoring. Lets are in play. Sets go to 5 games.
Great contact off that serve, just slightly wide.
And a game point now for Kecmanovic.
Kecmanovic might start picking on that backhand if Novikov keeps sailing that a little bit.
At just 18 years old, Kecmanovic currently ranked number 186 in singles.
Excellent second serve down the tee.
The Lasers pick up the first game. Serve comes to Denis Novikov. The second season in the league for Novikov. Last year, not in World Team Tennis, but in 2016 played for the Orange County Breakers.
Not a bad error, though. Barely missed it. He's set up nicely for that backhand down the line.
The lead in play there. And it's the first of what could be quite a few aces once again tonight. Novikov ranked number 206 in singles this week. Very nice return.
And that was a decent second serve too. Yeah, fantastic first serve.
Novikov, a UCLA grad, led his college team to the NCAA team final in 2013.
Big, big flat serve for a first serve.
And it's a game for Novikov and the Empire. 1-1 and on serve in men's singles to get the night started. Coach G.G. Fernandez, what can you say? 17 Grand Slam trophies, former #1 in the world in doubles.
Fantastic career. Nice topspin slider out wide, stretching Novikov.
Big start to the game for Misha. Former junior world #1. Just 2 years ago at the age of 16, a U.S. Open boys singles finalist.
Great second serve right off the service line, took a nice skid.
The easy finish.
And you can do that indoors, you know, with the pace of the game. Do some serve and volley. Look at how he comes in, does the drop volley. Novikov barely gets to it and has a wide open court. Beautiful inside out forehand.
Novikov won opening round matches at the U.S. Open in 2012 and Wimbledon in 16.
Wow. That was an incredible passing shot. Well placed, but the speed of the ball, that was just a cannon.
Misha likes this indoor game here.
He looks like he's getting dialed in on the ball. He's on the hunt. Novikov, that was the right move. Nice kick serve out wide. He had the volley for the angle winner, and just it looked like he took his eye off the ball just for a split second. This is some very good tennis right now. They both look like they're dialed in on the ball with their ground strokes. There's that let's serve for a winner.
And so we're 2-2 in men's singles at the end change.
Yesterday, the Springfield Lasers got a couple of those. They got an ace off of a let that just dropped over the net.
A 5-14 record for Kecmanovic after the slow start. In singles, the Empire overall are 9-15 in men's singles. Novikov an 8-10 record in games, and Steve Johnson played one set and lost 5-1 to Matthew Ebden of Washington. Here we're 2-2 to get the night started. Novikov in no particular hurry to get back out there. Kevin Moss keeping an eye on things tonight. Hawkeye line judging. New to World Team Tennis this year.
Well, Misha looks like he's ready to go. Forced it a little bit, but right play. Take the ball early.
That's the tee. The league leaders in men's singles are the Breakers of Orange County. .636 winning percentage, 14-8 in games. Novikov having trouble with the return.
Understandable.
Oh, wow.
2 aces, 1 service winner. We'll see a lot of that throughout the night just because of the indoor tennis. That was a tough shot. Fantastic. Inside out, backhand, up the line.
After the return by Misha that paints the back line.
Yeah. Novikov wasn't sure whether it was going to be in or not. Look at that. Another huge serve.
The Empire started their season with back-to-back matches home and away against the Washington Castles. Lost both. 22-18 on Sunday night. 21-20 in DC on Monday night in a super tiebreaker. And then the Empire falling to Philadelphia last night in New York, 21-17.
All close matches, Don. They're a strong team. To be down 0-3.
So 3-all in men's singles. The Empire playing their matches on court 17 at the Billie Jean King Tennis Center in Flushing.
That's a big facility.
The Geico timeout now. Men's singles tied 3-3 and on serve, and not even a scare of a break here yet.
If they keep serving like this, it'll just go to a tiebreaker. Very, very, very good serving. Better than last night.
That's the story so far in men's singles.
It's kind of like watching Isner and Anderson serve away at Wimbledon.
Now Kecmanovic from the far court. Right on by.
I mean, how many service winners have we already seen? It's like 2 to 3 a game.
When we get outside, hopefully tomorrow night, Doug, how much different is it going to be? Not to mention just the temperature, but the court conditions.
It'll be quite a bit different. The court will grab that ball, slow it up enough for the players to track it. Plus, you're dealing with the air outside as well. That's going to slow that ball down. So you're going to see a lot more returning.
4-3 now, back to Novikov.
Wow. Fantastic. Beautiful play. Yeah, if you like the serve, serving indoors is your best place. Nice swinging volley, great first serve. It had to be about 140 mile an hour serve. Looks like they want to get home. They're just zipping through this match.
We appear to be headed for a tiebreaker in men's singles. Whoops. Double for Novikov.
Well, at 3-0, I think he was going for the second serve ace right there.
Great cut. And we'll go 4-4 to the 9-point tiebreaker. First player to 5 points will win men's singles.
Novikov looks like a rugby player. Very strong.
J.L. DeJager having to really think about things this evening. The injury last night to Vanya King. Blazers have Mallory Weber, the Missouri State University tennis coach, on the bench, far left there in your picture.
And she's got a big serve. Good doubles player. Played for the University of Missouri. Great point.
One all in the tiebreaker.
Both players, Don, are playing excellent indoor tennis.
Abby Spears, during the power outage here, was putting on quite a juggling exhibition.
She's got some Circus Olay talent.
Novikov, another double fault.
And what a performance she put on last night, popping in at the end there.
In women's singles, not her bread and butter game, but did what she needed for the team.
Another ace.
So 2-2. And we'll change ends now in this 9-point tiebreaker. Could not be more even than we are right now here at the start of this match.
Both players at a very high percentage off their first serves, which is necessary in indoor tennis with a fast surface.
And this could be who gets the last serve.
And that will go to Denis Novikov. He gets the last 3 points. Wow, great first serve. And that's why they got rid of the 9-point tiebreaker. When I was playing high school tennis, when we went to a tiebreaker.
That was awful light up there in the rafters, ceiling. Kecmanovic would love the point here to force Novikov to score 3 straight.
What a fantastic point. Side to side, back, forward.
Terrific tennis.
Great reach.
Now Novikov needs to run 3 straight here. Set point for Springfield. And that will do it. The Springfield Lasers open the night with a 5-4 win in men's singles. World Team Tennis tonight in Springfield, Missouri, indoors, and the Lasers have a 5-4 advantage at the start behind Miomir Kecmanovic.
When you download the Mediacom Connect mobile care app, you can troubleshoot issues, look at your data usage, pay your bill, get appointment reminders, and even schedule a time for us to call you without ever leaving the couch. It's like having your own customer service agent.
Remember, your TiVo install is tomorrow.
And technician right in your phone. Mediacom Connect mobile care. Download the free app today from iTunes or Google Play.
Springfield Lasers with a 5-4 lead over the New York Empire after the men's singles event, the first of the night here in Springfield, Missouri. Miomir Kecmanovic with the 5-4 victory over Denis Novikov. Dug some great serving here for the most part.
It was a serving fest. Both players, excellent serves, first service percentage, and it came down to the tiebreaker, and Misha got a great return, finished the match.
So it's back-to-back home wins in men's singles for the 18-year-old Miomir Kecmanovic. He takes down Denis Novikov 5-4 in the tiebreaker to get the night started. The Springfield Lasers with a 5-4 lead. And that will take us to women's doubles. Tatiana Maria for the New York Empire taking the court this evening. 30 years old in her first season of World Team Tennis. And she is paired with Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez, a World Team Tennis rookie, 35 years old. as she makes her WTT debut this evening from Spain. Vanya King going to try to make a go of it with a sore left wrist after the injury last night. So we'll see how effective Vanya can be. There is help on the bench if she needs it. And so King will attempt to make a go of it. And Abby Spears will be her women's doubles partner. And she's been having nothing but fun this evening, interacting with the kids here in Springfield, putting on the juggling exhibition during the power outage, having some fun in her 8th season of World Team Tennis. Well, it is a pleasure to welcome to our broadcast table this evening Melanie Udan, a former World Team Tennis player and now working with the league in its social media. Melanie, welcome to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
You obviously have a lot of great insight to these players and teams.
Definitely. I know the women players pretty well. Well, I gotta say though, this court is so fast. I mean, seeing the men's singles, I mean, I watched them last night as well. If you hit a great first serve in, it is hard for it to come back. It is really difficult to get that return in.
Now, Melanie, you played in the league a few years back, right?
Yes. I just retired last year. I played 10 years on the tour, so pretty good career, right? 10 years, can't really ask for a whole lot more than that.
10 years is a good career.
And in any sport, really, so I've got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
We look forward to having you here with us here this evening in this women's doubles event, and you're familiar with really all of these players. Yes,
a lot of double specialists here, that's for sure. It was always hard for me to go against those double specialists, the more experienced, mature players. They just knew how to execute so well. They knew exactly how to play doubles, and some of the singles players are just out there playing like cross-court singles. So it was always tough to play against them.
Yeah, it's a different game. I'm very interested in seeing how Tatiana plays. I've never seen her play, and I know she's a very good singles player, but I've never seen her play doubles.
So Tatiana Maria and Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez for the Empire. So bear with us on the Marias.
That'll take a long time.
Vanya is, one of the things about Vanya is she is an excellent returner. So even, I noticed last night, even on this fast court, she almost makes every single return she makes you play, and that's a huge thing in doubles.
She gets down low, and she likes that fastball.
Have you heard, Melanie, anything about Vanya's injury today?
I haven't. I saw the fall last night, though. It looked a little tough, especially at the beginning of this season. So I'm really hoping she recovers.
It wasn't a graceful fall. She landed pretty hard.
Yes.
1 serving 2 now in the first game of women's doubles. And nicely done at the net by Sanchez.
And look for Sanchez to do that on the ad side. She's got her forehand volley through the middle, so she's going to pick off a lot of balls through the middle, especially on that side.
She is 35 years old, winner of 19 WTA doubles titles.
That's really impressive. That's a lot of WTA titles.
Ranked as high as number 4 in doubles in 2010. Vanya with a finish.
Great move by Vanya there.
It's amazing how the players look for the good return so that they can close through the middle and just pick off that middle shot.
Exactly.
A great bond for the New York players and coach Gigi Fernandez. They are all mothers. Oh, nice.
That is funny that you say that about them, the 3 moms on the team. You're actually seeing more and more of that on the tennis tour.
You never used to see that.
It's so true.
Abby Spears still on his own.
Federer has 2 sets of twins.
Djokovic's son at Wimbledon.
That was nice to see.
Here now, Abby Spears. Melanie, how about what she did at Wimbledon last week, Abby Spears?
Semifinals of Wimbledon.
Quarterfinals in the mixed, and
Oh, tough.
Great point. I love those points
I
in
lost the
doubles.
ball. It was so fast. But it is a different excitement when you play doubles, because I play singles and doubles, and I love both of them. But the doubles it's just a much faster paced game.
No sign of pain or injury from Vanya right now.
Yeah, so far she looks pretty strong out there.
Did you get a chance to see Spears finish off last night with the two aces?
I did. Second serve ace, especially. Abby was a great singles player. You know, I mean, it's not like it completely goes away. She's just decided to focus mainly on the doubles.
Finds
So
the corner.
good. That's not an easy volley.
No.
Low at your feet, hitting that down the line.
And she held on to it for a little while, enough so that Sanchez did not pick, didn't look for it.
All in play.
I love that lefty forehand slice, though, of Sanchez. That's a beautiful play. You see a lot of big hitting today in the doubles, but that finesse, where you get that chip just sliding over the middle, reminds me of Rick Leach a little bit.
Yep. And it's a smart return, too, because sometimes you can just block it back, get it in play, rather than taking a big swing at it with these fast courts. You don't have a whole lot of time for a big backswing.
Exactly.
Second serve ace again.
Down the middle.
Abby's in a zone right now.
Especially from the serve.
Carried over from last night.
Needs to buy a Missouri lottery ticket.
So the Springfield Lasers up 2-0 in women's doubles. And the serve to Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez.
Nice low return through the middle.
Abby just seems very confident.
Here's a look at that last Spears serve from Hawkeye.
It's actually inside the line.
What do you think of the Hawkeye system? This is the first time I've ever seen it live. I've had challenges, but I've never seen it live. Ooh.
Wow.
What a
Backspin.
shot. Well, what it does is it takes away the arguing.
And the extra people on the court,
Yep.
even more space.
Yep.
But is it really correct every single time?
Hard to argue with what we've seen.
I think it's better than the human
The
eye.
human eye, yeah.
At least 12 cameras all around the court.
I don't know if they can rig it in your favor if you pay them enough. I don't know, but
And Too much.
That's a tough shot indoors to take all that speed off that nice slice volley and roll it over their heads.
I've noticed it's been very difficult to make lobs in this court indoors. Hardly anyone, everyone's missing by just a little bit.
That's a
Wow.
beautiful backhand.
And that was a great return from Abby. There's not much you can do on that. That's when you just say too good.
The Empire pick up their first game. Coach Gigi Fernandez.
Well, we're noticing a big surge in WTT tennis in the doubles. I mean, the doubles, the quality of the doubles players, and in the last few years, it has really been phenomenal.
Definitely, really can't have a better coach for doubles than Gigi Fernandez for the Empire team.
Well, you got Rick Leach for the breakers.
Yep.
Both double specialists.
Great coach from Abby.
Abby Spears. Finish for the Lasers, and Vanya King working the serve. That's what doubles tennis is supposed to be.
And I was looking to see Tatiana with her one-handed topspin back, and I hadn't seen that. She had an opportunity right there. Took a full wind-up on this.
It's very good hands from Martina Sanchez.
Whoop.
No volleyball here.
Set and attack.
Great chip lob on that first serve. That's also a really smart play. Again, a veteran move by Martina Sanchez. Knows how to, she can't hit a good swing. She knows how to mix it up and find a different way.
Vanya ripped it though, didn't she? She took a nice.
Lasers looking for a 3-1 advantage. That's out. And Springfield will take it 3-1 at the end change here in women's doubles. The Lasers with the advantage here in the second event of the evening. And the finish here. This one.
Nice chip lob.
We're joined by Melanie Udan. Melanie, tell everyone what you're doing with the league now.
Yes, I am going to be here for a few days in Springfield. I've already been here for a couple of days, enjoying my time here. Besides the the crazy wind and storm tonight that made the power go out.
Yeah. Welcome to Missouri.
I went from earthquakes in California to this in the Midwest.
Can't get away from it. But no, I'm actually doing some WTT interviewing of some of the players. We're doing some fun different activities, some questions, getting to know the players a little bit better, showing some of their personalities that sometimes people don't get to see by just playing tennis. We're asking some questions about them and what they like to do and their favorite things, and we're doing a little bit of bowling also. See who can knock down all the pins.
Well, it's such a short season, right? And that's one of the issues with getting to know the players.
Exactly. Exactly, trying to get a lot of content in and get people to get to know them better on social media.
Now Tatiana Maria. Now last night in Philadelphia, or against the Freedoms, Tatiana Maria, started the singles event against Taylor Townsend, got down 3-0 and then was subbed. And the set was finished by Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez, but neither player won a game against Taylor Townsend.
Taylor's a great player. She's from Georgia as well, like me, so I've known her for a long time. I've heard she excels in World Team Tennis format. She can serve volley. She's got that lefty spin.
She's
can
got
do it
that
all.
Rafa forehand, you know, that. And that was a huge return by Abby Spears. And didn't look like there was any spin on her. It was just like a bullet.
Making every single return in doubles puts so much pressure on the servers and the person at the net. I mean, you just feel like you have to serve so well to win a point.
And it seems that's the difference right now, that the Lasers are returning a little stronger.
Now a Geico timeout. Melanie, where can we find these fun interactive things on the social media?
It is going to be coming very soon.
Okay.
Very soon on Instagram, World Team Tennis Instagram page. But it's going to be coming up. All the players are going to be sharing some of and retweeting and things like that. So you just got to look for it on social media.
Good work at the net.
That's set up there a little bit too long for Sanchez.
Melanie, you were here a few years ago as a marquee player. Which team were you with?
Yes, I was with the Philadelphia Freedoms.
Okay. Just the 1 year?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was just the 1 year. I was trying to remember the year it was that I played here in Springfield because I was like, I think I've been here before. The complex looked so familiar.
Well, I'll tell you how I remember it. My daughter and her friend came out with us to the match that you were at. You were gracious in signing autographs for them, and there was a photographer there, and the three of you ended up on the front page of the sports section the next day.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
So you put my daughter, not really an athlete, on the front page of the sports page.
Yes,
so
I'm so
you.
happy. You're no problem.
That's great touch by
Yes.
Sanchez. It's pretty much the only place she could have put it if she wanted to win the point. Look at how she takes the speed off this ball. That requires a lot of focus.
That's not easy. That ball's
That
coming
is
fast
not
at
an
her.
easy shot. Yep.
Listening for Kevin Moss here.
Did they lose track of the score?
Well, let's see. Team scoreboard does say 8-6. And a 3-2 lead for the Lasers. So there you have it. So Springfield up 8-6 on the team board. Abby Spears from the far court. Too much. Melanie, when did your playing career come to an end?
August of last year. So still pretty recent retiree.
Okay.
which is a good, I'm 26 years old, so who knows? One day there could
That's
be
an
a
early
doubles.
retirement.
There could be a doubles comeback.
You got good benefits. Good finish.
Gosh, Abby really is just
She's
from
on
the
fire.
serving to the overheads. I mean, I've hardly seen her miss a ball.
Last night with the overheads, fantastic as well. She didn't miss a volley in her women's doubles last night.
And in these short sets, it is so important to start off strong.
Spears, that's deep.
Maybe we jinxed her.
I was just going to say that.
Well, Melanie, if you tell the truth, it's not bragging. So what were your career highlights? What were some of the best things that you accomplished?
I have to say, making the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open in singles.
Sure.
That was an incredible run.
Oh, thank you. And then winning actually with Jack Sock, the 2011 U.S. Open mixed doubles. Great point. Great close. That's where you see the best doubles players are so aggressive and they keep moving forward when they volley until they, hopefully you don't get lobbed, but you're not worrying about that. You're still trying to move forward and put the volley away.
And you got a quick partner.
Exactly.
Incredible swinging volley.
Abby seems to love those. I've seen her hit more of those than any other player so far these past 2 nights.
Now, you know who made that famous? Johnny Mack.
Oh.
Johnny Mack would come in and do a swinging backhand volley.
Spears serving for the game now. And the finish for Springfield. The Lasers up 4 games to 2 in women's doubles.
Great serve and great put away by Vanya. It's always about trying to set up your partner in doubles. They did a great job of that.
Yeah, when we coach at our club, we always talk about volleyball, the setter and the spiker for doubles.
Yep.
It's an unusual backswing off the serve for Sanchez, where she opens up that palm a little bit.
It is. I don't remember. I've played her in singles and doubles, and she's definitely changed her service swing, service technique from when I last saw her. Whatever works, though, right? It clearly works for her.
The traditional is you keep that palm down, you don't open it up.
Exactly.
So that you can generate more pronation and racket head speed. But she does a great job with it.
Sanchez, a 2-time Olympian for Spain in 08 and 12. Played Fed Cup as well. Unusual from Abby.
It really is. She was not looking for Sanchez to make that shot, and why not? I mean,
it just seems like on this court, either everyone is playing a lot more flat, because I feel like some of these players don't actually play super flat, especially the guys too.
Yeah, when you go outside, that'll change. Yep.
For the game now to stay alive in women's doubles.
Part of the speed of the ball too. When it's coming in, you don't get a good cut on it.
And the New York Empire still kicking here in women's doubles. The Lasers lead 4-3, and they will now have the chance to serve for the set. Second event of the evening. The Lasers won men's singles 5-4. Don West with Doug Ellie, joined by Melanie Udan for another night of World Team Tennis here indoors in Springfield. Now the serve to Vanya King.
Great return. It looked like Sanchez was just waiting for that serve. Now this, would you say this is probably Vanya's weakest side of her game, the serve, or?
You know, Vanya's very solid though. Most times she gets a high percentage in. I would say, I guess out of everything in her game, this might be the weakest, but she still gets a high percentage, which is very, very important, especially in doubles.
Yeah.
Both of these tandems have played all of their women's doubles games for their teams. Spears and King coming into tonight at 11 up and 11 down. And the New York tandem at 14 and 13 in games.
We'll see if Spears just holds her position here this time, and that's the right play. And that way, you know, Vanya can do her thing from the baseline. She's a phenomenal ground stroker.
Yes, definitely. One thing I noticed about Abby, that's what you always see from the veteran doubles players. They know exactly what time to move, you know, when they're moving side to side or for a poach.
There's parity in women's doubles in the league this year. Right now in the standings, whoa, 14-11 is first place, and 11-14 is last place through the 6 teams, and so
wow,
everybody is nearly even.
I gotta say, there's a lot of strong doubles players this year in World Team Tennis.
Makes it a lot of fun to watch.
Break chance, but not yet for the Empire. The finish for Spears.
And that's that's not an easy finish, that one-hand backhand
No.
high volley snap.
You have to have a lot of strength in that forearm for that shot.
Springfield needs 2 straight to win the set now, but still break point for the Empire.
That was going out.
The Empire will even it up at 4-4. We'll go to a tiebreaker in women's doubles. Second straight tiebreaker of the evening. More of the parity in this event. So it's a 9-point tiebreaker, first team to 5.
These tiebreakers in World Team Tennis, I'm still getting used to understanding the.
I grew up with these
serves and-
tiebreakers, so.
Oh, you did.
Yep, the 9-point tiebreaker.
Oh, the net helps King. That's wide.
Got a little lucky with that let court, because Sanchez was about to rip it.
Rip it, exactly. Tatiana's having a little bit of trouble with that one-hander tonight. I feel like she's been making a few mistakes.
I think it's the fast court.
Yes. Great serve.
And the last close call there, but out by a fair distance.
So it's 1-1.
The serve to Spears. Springfield takes the advantage.
Up 2-1 in the tiebreaker.
Just wide for Vanya, so 2-all.
She didn't know what to do with it.
She didn't know what to do. From here, it looked like it was easier than it was
No, that's a
actually
tough
on
shot.
the court.
I mean, the first volley was very good by Vanya, and then the second one just blooped right over.
Yeah, that was not easy, especially seeing the replay.
Typical clay court player, right? Where they dump it at your feet.
Keep it low.
Yep.
That's the way. That's a smart play.
An in change in the tiebreaker. 2-all. First team to 5 will win women's doubles. Fun times tonight indoors in Springfield, Missouri. Three-two Empire advantage.
Spears was making those early in the set.
She was.
Hopefully it doesn't go back to that overhead that she missed.
I know.
Now the Empire will have set point. Serve comes to the Lasers. They'll have to run three straight. King looks to keep Springfield alive. And the Empire will take it.
That was 100 mile
That
an
was
hour
a
back.
huge return. She knew exactly where she was going.
So women's doubles goes to the New York Empire. They will tie the team score at 9. A pair of tiebreakers, one going to each team tonight. Men's singles to Springfield. We'll step aside with men's doubles next. It's World.
Experience the Galleria, a kitchen and bath showplace only at Harry Cooper Supply. From faucets that reflect both fashion and function to innovative and relaxing jet tubs, we carry state-of-the-art products you want and back them with the experience and superior service you deserve. Browse our professional-grade products from Delta, Brizo, Bain Ultra, Jetta, Moen, Toto, Jason, LK, and more. Revitalize your kitchen or bath at the Galleria and come home to fine products that truly reflect your style.
9-9 after two events here in Springfield, Missouri. Don West with Doug Ellie. Melanie Udan has moved on to her other duties for the evening now. We appreciate her stopping by for the women's doubles event. And another close one here, Doug, as the Empire take it in the tiebreaker.
Yeah, the Lasers started out fantastic with the returning. Matter of fact, they were dominating with the returning, and the Empire finished with the returning with about 100 mile an hour backhand to win the set.
Close miss there for Vanya King. And the Empire winning the tiebreaker, taking it 5-4. So we're 9-9 on the team scoreboard through two events. Time now for men's doubles with Denis Novikov back on the court for the New York Empire. He fell 5-4 in the men's singles event. And Neil Skupski, our first look at him this evening, 28 years old from Liverpool, England, playing in his fourth season of World Team Tennis, third in succession with the New York Empire. For the Springfield Lasers, Miomir Kecmanovic, in winning his second straight singles event earlier this evening. And he will be out there with Daniel Nestor, veteran of over 1,000 tour wins. Daniel Nestor, 45 years old, elder statesman of the World Team Tennis League this year. So we are all even, 9-9. And Doug, we've taken the first two events as far as we can, 5-4.
Once again, typical indoor tennis. Same a lot of times with grass court tennis. Anytime you have a fast surface, the players and the teams have usually an easier time holding their serve and taking it always to the tiebreaker in a set.
So men's doubles up next. For the Empire, they are 13-13 in games in men's doubles. Neil Skupski has played all of the games. Denis Novikov has gone 9-8. Steve Johnson went 4-5 in his appearance with the Empire. And for the Lasers, they are 9-15 in men's doubles. It's been a bit of a struggle. Nestor and Kecmanovic with all of the games for the Lasers.
And some of that has to do with, you know, the rookie, Misha, getting comfortable with doubles play.
Last night, Marcin Matkowski and Marcus Willis, the San Diego Aviators, beat the Lasers 5-3 in men's doubles, and the Aviators are the league leaders by 3 games in the league standings. Aviators 15-9 for a .625 winning percentage in men's doubles.
Well, when you look at how Kecmanovic plays doubles, he plays it a little bit more like singles, and the other 3 players on the court, you can tell they're going to close off the net. They're going to get to the net quickly, and this is something that Kecmanovic is going to have to get better at.
The Empire lost to Philadelphia last night in men's doubles 5-4, a tiebreaker. The Lasers with the first serve, and Nestor has Springfield on the board.
Great first serve, jammed. Jammed Skupski right in the left hip. So it's a very good serve for doubles. Another ace done.
And more to come.
More to come.
Nestor looking to run the table to start men's doubles.
And that was the right move. He just missed it, and Daniel Nestor is going to keep telling Kecmanovic to keep doing that. Be aggressive at the net. Those volleys will start coming down and into the court.
And the Lasers take the first game of men's doubles.
So Neil Skupski played for LSU, and Denis Novikov played for UCLA.
Novikov with the first serve for the Empire. And yeah, and Skupski, you've got a 3-time All-American from LSU in 2009 and again in 11 and 12.
There's 16 WTT players that have played NCAA Division I college tennis.
And Novikov making quick work of it.
Took a little speed off that serve so he could hit it shorter and wider.
Novikov ranked as high as 138 in doubles a little over a year ago. He'll get the finish, and we're 1-1 in men's doubles.
That's a no-see-em right there.
And the winning team has shut out the other in both of these games.
That ball didn't even come up. Nestor was looking for a little bit of a higher bounce, didn't even come up.
Now Kecmanovic.
His service percentage this evening has been very, very good. Nice touch.
Great touch. All about the serve so far in men's doubles.
Great second serve. Was that in?
Yeah, great return.
That was a phenomenal return. The other difficulty with serving sometimes in doubles is, you know, your partner at the net is giving you signals where they want to serve and what they're going to do, and you do have to stay focused.
There you go. Squarely on the line. Big finish at the net for Skupski.
Great return.
Now break opportunity for the Empire and a Geico timeout for J.L. DeJager and Springfield Lasers. World Team Tennis this season is presented by Geico. Coach timeout's a big part of the World Team Tennis format.
And he could be telling Kecmanovic to serve more down the tee, cut off those angles. But it's hard to coach against great returning like that.
Break chance for the Empire. Not yet. 3-all deciding point.
Big, big first serve there.
So a lot riding here. Springfield looking to hold serve. 10-10 on the team scoreboard. That'll work for the Lasers. Springfield up 2-1. JL getting it done with that Geico timeout.
I think he's aged a little bit in these last couple of matches.
Well, he's got to love what he saw out of Anya King earlier, at least.
Yes.
5 aces on each side now. 6-5 for the Empire in aces now. They keep adding up.
You know, if you watch the server and where they meet that ball above their head, it's pretty much in the same spot. An error from Nestor there with a swing volley.
Point New York. And a 2-2 tie. They'll change ends in men's doubles. And this World Team Tennis event in Springfield, Missouri stays even up, as even as you can get. 11 all.
Look at that toss and leap up in the air off that service motion. And that's the other thing that happens indoors is you don't have wind or sun. So that toss placement, you can be consistent with over and over and over again.
You mean we don't have the 60-mile-an-hour wind that we had earlier this evening?
Imagine playing outside. I mean, when I first came to the Midwest, and I remember playing in Oklahoma against OU, and I think it was like 30-mile-an-hour winds, and I just thought it was nuts coming from Southern California, where we just didn't have anything like that.
Nestor fires a first serve.
Make up for that swing volley error.
What a history, Daniel Nestor. First ATP player to reach 1,000 doubles wins. 2016 in Brisbane.
Just think of all the knowledge he's passing on to Kecmanovic.
An Olympic gold medal in Sydney in 2000.
Great hands. And great reflexes. Very little time pass in between hits. Held his position in the middle.
Empire hanging in the game.
That was the correct move by Misha. Just took a swing at that, swat at it, and didn't have time to get to the ball in time.
There's the game for Springfield. Stay on serve, 3-2 lasers in men's doubles.
Nice changeup on the serve and got the returner to swing early on that and get the miss hit.
Dennis Novikov now in the near court.
That was close to reaching over the net.
I thought so too.
Oof.
Kevin Moss right there.
Do we have Hawkeye for that? And if you ask the player, he won't be able to tell you. It happened so fast.
No argument from JL.
I love that service motion of Denis Novikov.
He serves a double fault.
I probably jinxed him right there. Very smooth. Very smooth service motion. Stan Smith is someone that comes to mind with this.
That finds the corner for Nestor.
Novikov was about to pound it too, and Neal told him to back off of it.
There it is. The umpire with game point. And we're 3-3.
Great serve down the tee.
Headed for another tiebreaker, it appears.
That's what it looks like. You want to make bets?
No bet from this guy. 3-3. And to catch Kecmanovic. The best part there was he kept it out of the ceiling.
I mean, that was a spectacular get. I mean, the umpire's figuring out Kecmanovic service and that he's staying back.
The Blazers up 2-0 in this game, 3-3 in men's doubles. And on serve. How about that? Game point.
Another ace.
And another. Springfield up 4-3. And still on serve in men's doubles. Comes to the umpire. Skupski will serve, looking to get it to the 9-point tiebreaker.
Total.
Skupski with the serve, looking to lead the umpire to the tiebreak.
Another good first serve.
He was the league male rookie of the year in 2015. Now in his 4th straight year in World Team Tennis.
Both teams now are staying back on the return, hoping to just get a return back.
And we'll proceed to the tiebreaker in men's doubles. The 3rd straight 9-point tiebreaker of the evening. These teams are that close tonight. The serving has been solid on both sides. So 2 serves to Nestor.
The returners need to take a little bit of speed off that serve somehow.
The question is how.
Some chipping. You know, the rackets today are so powerful that. Great half volley pickup by the doubles specialist, Nestor. He's done that for 20 years, 25 years.
To the umpire for the serve now as Nestor gets his 2 service points. Novikov for 2. Oh, great return. Great play by Skupski at the net, off the net.
Unlucky off of Nestor's finishing shot, clipping the top of the net. Great return.
Two all. Time to change ends in this tiebreaker.
Lasers had an opportunity there for a mini break. Off the great return of Kecmanovic, and Nestor just clipped the net.
We'll have the intermission, the halftime break after this event. We'll have a chance to visit with Bob Belote from the Springfield Greene County Park Board about the facilities here, indoor and outdoor, at the Cooper Tennis Complex.
It's a good thing. All they need now is some clay courts.
To bring in Nadal for an appearance. Nestor and Kecmanovic take the 3-2 lead.
That was a fantastic volley by Nestor. A little wild off that first serve.
Three off of the return.
Nestor moved a little early off that kick serve.
Now Skupski gets to serve it out. Oh, vicious. And set point for New York. Springfield needs 2 straight for the break in the set. And the New York Empire win the tiebreaker. They win 5-4 in men's doubles. That'll give the Empire a 14-13 team advantage at the intermission. Here in Springfield, Missouri, we'll take a timeout. It's World Team Tennis coming your way on Mediacom and WTT.tv.
every day across America. Excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
This is your escape from a long day, your Tuesday night routine. It's the 1 hour you reserve just for you. Right now, it's the only thing that will calm him down. That's why at Mediacom, we're working harder to bring you more superior TV entertainment every day. Greater reliability, incredible picture and sound. So from the big screen to the little screen, to the great outdoors, nothing gets in the way of the things you love.
Hi, I'm Judy Ballou. Join me every weekday at 10 a.m. as I host Dishing It Up on MC22. Take a peek inside the kitchen with some of our best local chefs. Watch original recipes sizzle on your screen from the demo kitchen here at Metro Appliances and more. We'll walk you through the entire meal from prep and preheat to plate and taste. Tune in and learn cooking secrets from the best.
The average family uses 7 internet devices at the same time. From online grocery shopping to online doctor visits to online fitness, we're more connected than ever. By 2022, a typical home could have 500 smart devices. That's why at Mediacom, we've increased all our speeds, and we're bringing gigabit speeds to every community our internet serves. So while technology is changing fast, we'll continue to stay ahead.
At the intermission tonight in Springfield, Missouri, the New York Empire with the lead over the Springfield Lasers. 14-13. The first 3 sets have all gone to the 9-point tiebreaker, so 5-4 scores in all 3. It's been that kind of evening. We welcome here at our seats, at our tables here at halftime, Bob Belote from the Springfield Greene County Park Board. Bob, it's been another rough night of weather, a power outage, a second straight night of indoor tennis, but here we are.
Typical night of World Team Tennis, Don. It's all in a night's work. It's all good.
And so back-to-back nights to start the home schedule indoors for the Lasers, and in 23 years of team history, we don't think that's ever happened.
No, we don't. I know it's not happened in my 14, but hey, the show goes on. We move indoors. The intensity amps up, and it's still, hey, it's a great night of pro tennis.
But, I mean, what a great option to come indoors here at this great indoor facility at Cooper.
We are blessed. And, you know, we've been kind of theming this year's season in honor of the late Mr. Harry Cooper and the Cooper family and their legacies just throughout not only just the facility but the park in general. It's just a good thing for kids and families here in our community.
And for those watching not familiar, tell everyone a little bit about who Harry Cooper was, and he's really the reason that this team is in Springfield and has been.
No question about it, Don. Mr. Cooper is our longtime benefactor. This is all, the park was built on his property, part of his former airstrip next door. And he and our former park director, Dan Kinney, kind of had a vision for creating a youth sports park. Mr. Cooper was motivated with the passing of his son back at way too early of an age and thought, you know, we just want to do something positive for families and kids. And, you know, we have the tennis facility here, but we also have an amazing soccer complex over at Lake Country. We have a baseball facility and a softball facility as well. So as far as youth sports park goes, it's hard to find one better here in the Midwest.
Harry died April 22nd at the age of 91, but was so very active in all local sports right up to his passing.
Absolutely, and he loved lasers, and he loved being at the park. And every time, and I get all caught up in wins and losses and all that good stuff, Mr. Cooper, all he wanted to know was, hey, are you having fun? Are the folks out here having fun? And that's really what he was all about, and it was as genuine as I've ever seen.
3 straight nights of home matches for the Springfield Lasers to start the home campaign, and tomorrow night, Friday night, hopefully, we're outdoors and an appearance from Jack Sock.
Yeah, looking forward to it, and we would like to be outdoors for that one. I think we're going to have an outstanding crowd. Jack's coming off a Wimbledon victory. He's got 2 of those, and very familiar with our facility. Had won his first championship at the age of 11 here when he was a junior. And, hey, Grand Slam champion, and it will be an electric night.
Bob, great to see you, and Great to be here for another season of World Team Tennis.
Don, thank you so much. Appreciate all that you and your staff with MediaCom here do. It's great to have you as a partner.
Bob Belote from Springfield Greene County Parks will take a timeout here at the intermission. Springfield and New York battling in World Team Tennis. The Empire have a 14-13 lead.
Players from 14 countries across 6 different teams, 43 matches over 3 weeks. Who will make their mark in the race for the championship and the coveted King Trophy? This year's most valuable players, 1 male, 1 female. The Forevermark MVP Awards unfold during the World Team Tennis Finals.
Experience the Galleria, a kitchen and bath showplace only at Harry Cooper Supply. From faucets that reflect both fashion and function to innovative and relaxing jet tubs, we carry state-of-the-art products you want and back them with the experience and superior service you deserve. Browse our professional-grade products from Delta, Brizo, Bain Ultra, Jetta, Moen, Toto, Jason, LK, and more. Revitalize your kitchen or bath at the Galleria and come home to fine products that truly reflect your style.
14-13, the New York Empire leading the Springfield Lasers at the halftime break here in Springfield, Missouri. It's World Team Tennis on MediaCom, MC22, and WTT.TV. Well, the first 3 events have all gone to the tiebreak. New York takes 2 out of the 3 events. In fact, the last 2. And the Empire with that slim 1-point advantage on the team scoreboard. And a look at what happened, Doug, here in men's doubles.
Yeah, just another serve fest on both sides, taking it to the tiebreaker. Some excellent returns towards the end. But once again, it was just the serving, the accuracy of it, fast play, and the Empire got the best of it.
Great work by Nestor there for the Lasers point.
And then both teams moved back, as you can see. They returned and stayed back.
So men's doubles goes to the Empire 5-4. On to women's singles, and it's Tatiana Maria for the New York Empire. Her rookie season of World Team Tennis. And Abby Spears going to start for the Springfield Lasers. Give Vanya King some more rest. And we have just been told from Bob Belote that there will be a new female player in the mix tomorrow night for the Lasers, Fanny Stoller. And so Vanya King will be sitting out tomorrow evening. In the World Team Tennis standings, it's still Washington and Philadelphia at the top at 3-0, and those are the Washington twice, Philadelphia once, the teams that have beaten the New York Empire this season so far. It is San Diego and Springfield at 1 and 2, along with Orange County, and the Empire still looking for their first win, but they're ahead in this match. So Doug, so far it's the Freedoms and the Castles at the top.
Yes.
Paul Nahan, general manager of the Springfield Lasers, does such a terrific job here at this complex in Springfield.
Played for Southwest Missouri State. It's Missouri State now.
Great local ties, Paul Nahan. The Empire coming up will have San Diego tomorrow night, Friday night, back in the Big Apple. Then they go to Washington and then host the Castles and then take on the Springfield Lasers with a rematch on the 25th. That's next Wednesday night to continue their whirlwind 3-week schedule of World Team Tennis. And the Empire already with those 2 matchups against the Washington Castles, and they have those 2 more coming. So 4 times the Empire seeing the Castles this year. Gigi Fernandez takes it in.
Well, with the women's singles coming up, it'll be interesting to see how the Lasers play Tatiana's backhand. She's got a one-handed backhand. Very few women on the Pro Tour have a one-handed backhand. We saw it last night with Brody, but it's not a common thing. 40 years ago, that's all we saw was one-handed backhands.
Women's singles with Abby Spears for Springfield. She got the finish for the Lasers last night in extended play. In a one-game win over Naomi Brody.
And she is a double specialist, but she's a very good singles player as well.
Tatiana Maria currently ranked number 69 in singles. 30 years old.
Quickly, correction for the Empire's Tatiana Maria.
Tatiana Maria has a nice, strong serve.
Deep there from Abby.
Needs to settle down a little bit, put a little bit of spin on that forehand. Just overcooked it a little bit.
She was juggling 4 tennis balls in the power outage earlier.
Just trying to get her timing right.
Double there from Maria. Born in Germany, lives in Florida. High ranking of number 46 in singles last November.
There's that one-handed backhand topspin. A little more difficult to do on this fast surface indoors. That's I'm sure JL spelled that out for Abby. Great first serve.
Maria with the game 1 win in women's singles. Tatiana Maria just 6-12 in her singles games. Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez coming in last night against Taylor Townsend of Philadelphia, dropping a single game. Abby Spears 2-1 in her play last night against Brody.
And look to see a lot of that chipping return from Tatiana Maria off the return if she's having to hit a backhand.
No trouble on both sides with the serve.
Nicely done. Good patience, didn't overhit it. You get sucked into hitting big shots sometimes in these indoor courts and you don't need to. Nice soft touch for the angle volley.
Game point for Abby Spears.
And that's her specialty, coming in and making those volleys.
Spears with a game win, 1-1 in women's singles.
Nice vertical by Spears. Very nice hanging volley from Tatiana Maria. Look at how she floats this up nice and deep. And look at that jump, beautiful. Call that a scissor kick overhead. See if Spears can take a little bit off of this return. Get it in play. Well played. And that's what she'll need to do to keep Maria back and pick on her backhand. And Maria needs to get more first serves in. That's going to benefit her. Great return, forced Maria off her back foot with that one-handed backhand topspin.
That would have backed up back over the net.
And that's the only time you're allowed to reach over the net and hit that shot. As long as the ball's bounced on your side and it goes over to the other side, you are allowed to reach over and get this. As long as she doesn't touch the net, and apparently she didn't.
And clearly that was coming back over for Spears. And
big, yeah, big for a serve.
Maria fights back to even in the game. Big point there. Now it'll take two straight from Spears for the break.
Nice low ball coming in fast to Spears. Needed to bring that up a little bit. Had some difficulty with it.
A game point for Maria and a second serve.
There's that slice.
Spears with a chance now, the deciding point. Game 3 of women's singles. Tied 1-1 in games.
Great floating shot by Maria. Abby hit a great return. Got in a little, closed the net a little bit too much. And look, this gets, and that's a tough shot off the backhand side up high.
Maria up 2-1.
I like the play by Tatiana, taking the ball, chipping it, coming in, and forcing Abby to do the passing shot. And she did it very nicely. Nice
Great
combo.
Point. Terrific point for Abby.
Serve hits the service line, doesn't even come up.
Game to Abby Spears, 2-2 in women's singles.
All right, Mr. Schneider, it's 2-2. And still some work to be done in women's singles. The overall score shows the Empire.
Vanya King last night suffering an injury in women's singles and going down. We thought at first an ankle. It turns out to be mostly centered in her left wrist. And so Vanya King out here likely the rest of the evening after competing in women's doubles and playing very well.
Yeah, coming into last night's match, she had won both her singles matches, one 5-1, and the other one was 5-4. She was having a good streak, probably would have continued that streak.
Likely out tomorrow night now, we're told. Spears coming from the far court there and picking up the first point of this game.
This court suits Spears a little bit more than it does Maria.
And how so?
Maria's more of a clay court, grind out the points. This is a much faster speed. And as you can see, the command of the ball is a little bit different. Outside, she'd probably be making those shots.
Second serve receives throughout this game for Spears. Oh, a double.
1-3 now. 3 break points for Abby Spears and the Lasers.
Abby Spears gets the break for Springfield. Those have been hard to come by tonight.
And those are great shots from Abby Spears for indoor tennis. Very strong, driving it, no spin on that.
Tied on the team scoreboard at 16 now. The way we have gone, the team score has never been separated by more than 2 all evening.
Spears is going to win that battle most of the time. Great first serve.
Top of her game.
And notice the placement where Maria put that lob. She put it over Spears' backhand side. She's noticed Spears has had some trouble with that high backhand overhead. Smart play. Overcooked it.
Maria back to even in the game.
Another second serve ace by Abby Spears. She's getting a little kick out of that one. Right down the tee.
A game point. Went for it again.
Toss was just a few inches low on that one.
Abby Spears goes up 4-2.
And that's indoor tennis right there.
Springfield reclaims the team lead 17-16.
Look at this. Maria sends the ball up a little higher. And Spears just steps in, takes it up high, and gets the angle out wide for the winner.
The Geico timeout. Gigi Fernandez talks it over with Tatiana Maria. Abby Spears may find herself a new career here in singles.
You know, when one door closes, another one opens. Needs to get down. Maria's first serve is a flat, fast serve. It's not going to come in high off the bounce. Got to get down low. Second serve's another story.
Laser fans love it.
And Gigi Fernandez is telling, Tatiana to get to the net. Chip, come in. Force Abby Spears to pass you. Miss hit return there from Abby Spears. Got a nice serve to look at. Bounced up high for her. Just didn't hit a clean shot.
Goes wide for Abby.
Two poor shots actually there. You know, the short ball by Maria, and then the missed winning shot by Abby.
line to stay alive, and now Spears needs 2 more. 2 straight here to take the set, but it is still set point or a game point for Maria.
Beautiful lob by Maria again. Abby almost missed that. She stopped moving her feet just a split early.
That's in for Spears. Shot of the night.
What an amazing shot. I saw Djokovic do that to Federer at the US Open semifinals years ago. And that's what we call a nice slap shot winner.
So now it's set point for Spears. Game point for Maria. Here it is from Hawkeye. Easily in. Point of the night right here. Spears pull out the set. Nope.
Great point by Maria.
She's alive at 4-3 for the Lasers.
That was some tough fighting by Tatiana because Abby Spears played that point beautifully, kept the pressure on her. And I think Spears just thought that she had it.
Serve to Spears. Now this game could be the winner for the Lasers with Spears serving. 17 all on the team board.
Yep, great play by Abby Spears, and she's going to get more of that. Maria's going to force her to win the points. Very good defensive player.
Abby 2 points from the set now for Springfield.
Not going to make that forehand, Tatiana Maria, with a drive that low.
Oh, strong with the backhand.
Another swinging volley.
Four chances at the set for Abby Spears. And she'll take it down. 5-3 in women's singles. Abby Spears with the win over Tatiana Maria. Springfield takes an 18-17 lead. With one event to go, mixed doubles will close the night after the timeout.
Classic Rock Coffee. Our coffee rocks.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Springfield Lasers leading the New York Empire 18-17 after 4 sets with 1 to go. Mixed doubles the final event of the evening, and Abby Spears spectacular again in women's singles tonight for Springfield.
Yeah, fantastic offensive play for indoor tennis. Tatiana Maria with great defense, but a consistent offensive player indoors is going to beat a good defensive player.
Maria with that ball that was going to back up over the net off of the Spears racket.
A lot of chipping out of Maria. Beautiful topspin passing shot by Spears there.
Abby Spears gives Springfield an 18-17 lead, and now mixed doubles to close the evening. Neil Skupski for the New York Empire. And paired up with Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez. So it's Sanchez Skupski for the Empire as they get their mixed doubles team warmed up. And for the Springfield Lasers, Daniel Nestor out there for his second match of the evening after he lost in men's doubles 5-4. And Abby Spears, we're believing that she's going to get out there for a 3rd set of the evening. And that is what it's looking like. She's used to this.
Yes.
The 3-set night for
Yep.
Spears. Still loving it. Still having fun in Springfield.
Well, this is, I mean, this is the premier match. I mean, you got, look at all the titles that all 4 of these players hold. I mean, this is a great way to finish a great night of tennis.
So with the 1-game separation on the scoreboard, 18-17 Springfield, we have a no chance for extended play tonight. If New York wins the set 5-4, we would go straight to a super tiebreaker. If Springfield wins the set, the Lasers win the match. If New York wins by more than 1, then the Empire win the match. Nestor first on the serve.
Abby was not ready for that shot. And it could be because she just came off of a match. Needs to get her mind back into this match. Nice second serve into the body to Neal.
These teams will see each other 2 more times in this season. The Lasers at New York next Wednesday, the 25th. With Marty Fish on the schedule for the Empire. And next Saturday, the 28th, teams will play here in Springfield again.
That's a 45-year-old serve. Look, I mean, that was just spectacular.
Daniel Nestor on the serve, and all white.
All white.
So 2-2 in the game. And good call by Nestor. It's deep.
Spears is struggling right now. She's had 2 errors, didn't put that volley away. Gave Sanchez and Skupski an extra. Good first serve.
Game to Springfield. These tandems have played all of their mixed doubles for their teams. The Lasers 11 and 13 in games at the start of the night, and New York 13 and 10. And that number of 13 and 10 is tied for the top in the standings in the league with Washington. Very tightly compacted league standings in mixed doubles as well.
Great first serve by Neal.
Finish for Skupski.
Abby got caught too far back on this volley position. Very uncharacteristic of a good doubles player. Maybe she wasn't anticipating a great return by Daniel Nestor on that. It's like Swiss clockwork with this serve and finishing shot.
Game for the Empire, 1-1. Tonight around the league, Orange County wins at Philadelphia 20-16. And San Diego wins big at Washington 25-13.
So no more undefeated teams.
Indeed, both of the undefeateds go down tonight. It's a total of 16 aces now tonight.
Got a let serve off of that first serve. Threw Skupski off a little bit on the return. I'll tell you, Don, it's hard to keep track of all these last names. And then you have Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez, who adds a couple more.
Lasers take the game, 2-1 Springfield. So with both of the league leaders losing tonight, a Springfield win would move them to within one game of first place. Philadelphia and Washington both now at 3-1. San Diego and Orange County both improved to 2-2, and the Lasers look to improve to 2-2 tonight. The Empire looking for their first league win.
Uncharacteristic missed return off of Nestor's forehand there.
A foot fault is called. First of the night. First in 2 nights. Called by Kevin Moss.
3 missed returns. By the Springfield Lasers.
The ace for Martinez Sanchez. And we're 2-2 in mixed doubles.
The return of serves have diminished here in the last couple of matches.
Lasers have Orange County tomorrow night here in Springfield with Jack Sock expected to make a franchise player appearance for the Lasers. And it's the Freedoms on Sunday. And the trip to Philadelphia and New York after that. The Lasers opening their schedule with 2 on the road, also closing their schedule with 2 away from home. So their 7 home matches are covering a span of just 10 matches total. 7 out of 10 in the middle of the schedule.
Miss hit winner out of Sanchez for the winning shot up the alley.
Well, the umpire looking for some life here. Two in the set. Nestor serving 0-2.
Sanchez almost got that back. Great first serve. Good finishing overhead from Nestor. Needs a good first serve here.
Got it.
Got it. What the doctor ordered.
Back to even in the game, 2-all. Again, if the Lasers win the set, the Lasers win the match. New York could win it outright, or if they win 5-4, could force a super tiebreaker.
Sanchez not happy about that return. Got the serve up high into her backhand. Jammed her a little bit, forcing her to get a little bit of a miss hit out of that.
3 straight points on the serve now for Nestor, serving for the game. And Springfield back strong to take a 3-2 advantage.
I didn't even see that return. Did you see? I didn't even see. I thought it was going out, but it was so fast. Abby got a good volley off of that. That was self-preservation volley as well.
Neil Skupski now. Powerful serve. Nineteen combined aces.
It's probably 130 mile an hour first serve.
Ooh.
And that was the right move by Spears when her partner gets a good return low at the server's feet. It's time to go and cut it off.
A double fault from Skupski. Third straight miss. This was the last one. Oh.
Mister just whipped that out of his left pocket.
Springfield 2 points from a break now.
Skupski's looking for a good first serve here. There it is.
Again, got it. And a game point. Too much. 3-all.
Beautiful form off that lob. Just a few inches long. Outside, that's a good chance that's in, unless the wind's behind it.
Not tonight. Oh. The effort was there.
Yep, great exchange too. Everybody's moving well as a team, and then the finishing shot through the middle.
That is leaving it all out there. Just long.
Lasers got lucky on that one. Skupski, he was lined up, had a great return. Beautiful slice serve out wide. And she's got to do that so that she sets up her favorite serve is down the tee. Fantastic play by Abby Spears.
Down the middle.
Solves the riddle. Beautiful deep volley, and then boom, right through the middle.
Lasers go up 4-3.
That was some gutsy play by the Lasers.
So Springfield 1 game away from a match victory now. There's a Geico timeout on the court.
Spears was very happy that ball hit the top of the net there.
Down to the wire tonight in Springfield, Missouri. Springfield Lasers look for their 2nd straight win after a victory over San Diego Aviators last night in extended play, 22-20 here on this indoor court. New York Empire, 3 competitive losses. In search of that elusive first win. Martinez Sanchez on the serve. Lasers look to close it. And now at this point, the best the Empire can do is force a super tiebreaker by winning 2 straight games now. So an outright Empire win without playing past the set here is off the board.
Nice pickups by Sanchez. Nice low half volley, and then the finishing up high.
Could be headed for a final tiebreaker of the evening.
Another one.
Might be 4 and 5 sets tonight. And that is good for Skupski.
That's just a fantastic volley. Great, I mean, unbelievable return. Skupski looked like he didn't even, wasn't even doing anything.
So here we are, 4-4 in mixed doubles. And a 9-point tiebreaker. If the Lasers win the tiebreaker, they win the match. If the Empire take the tiebreaker, we'll move to the super tiebreaker to decide the night.
Which is a total of 13 points, is that correct?
First one to 7, so
First one to
yes,
7
13-point super tiebreaker. But here is a 9-point tiebreaker. First team to 5, Lasers playing for the match. Happy keeps it below the ceiling. Big first point for New York.
Yep. Nestor showing some signs of slowing down a little bit with his legs there. Great touch volley.
And wide for an Empire advantage.
Two errors out of Nestor there.
(2-0) for the Empire. The serve to Skupski. This is a 9-point tiebreaker, and this one is out off of Nestor's racket. And that is
great slice serve out wide.
It's looking like a super tiebreaker is headed our way. 4-0 for the Empire. They need just one of the next 5 points to send us to a 13-point super tiebreaker.
Yeah, I don't see the Lasers coming out of this, especially indoors. I mean, anything's possible, but it's looking pretty good for the Empire.
Lasers need 5 straight.
And look to see Sanchez find a way to get this return in down low at Abby's feet.
Well, there's one for Springfield.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that on Hawkeye.
There you are.
Right on the edge of the line.
That's wide. Lasers get 2 of their 5 that they need. Still set point for New York.
3 more.
Run 3 together here against the serve of Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez. That's 3 straight.
The Lasers aren't going away easily.
It's about to get real. There it is for the Empire. They win in mixed doubles 5-4. And we go straight to a 13-point super tiebreaker that will stay in mixed doubles. So the 5-4 victory for the Empire. The last serve for Sanchez for the victory. In the super tiebreaker, it is a 13-point deciding event. We'll play to 13, first team, or play 13 points if needed. First team to 7 wins the match along with the super tiebreaker. So it's down to this tonight in Springfield, Missouri. The Empire looking for their first league win. Springfield looking to get even at 2-2 and pull within 1 game of first place. Any advantage here that you can see, Doug?
No, I think it's pretty much straight up on both sides. Daniel Nestor, he's made a few errors, but I'm sure he's up for the task.
Skupski for 2 serves.
Beautiful.
Last one by Spears.
Yep, beautiful first serve. All you can do is guess on those.
Lasers pick up 1.
Skupski wasn't sure whether that was going in or out, and that indecision cost him. Outside, that's probably dropping in. Inside, that was probably going to be an out ball.
Nestor fires an ace.
Big, big first serve.
That's wide, and the Lasers are up 3-1. Now the ladies' turn to serve. Sanchez for 2 points. Super tiebreaker tonight in Springfield. Big cross-court finish for Nestor.
Great setup from Abby Spears for Daniel Nestor. Nice deep. Look at this deep return.
That works for Abby Spears.
Right, because that was going way out.
Yeah. And a souvenir, and the Lasers up 5-1.
It happens just so fast, and great return here at about 100 miles an hour. Pops it up.
You could hear Nestor call it.
Yeah, Nestor was calling Abby off of it. But that's what a hunter does. They want that ball, they go after it.
First team to 7 wins the match. Lasers up 5-1.
Abby Spears wants a good first serve here. Wow, and she did, she got it. That was just a great return. Nestor committed to the middle a little early there.
So 5-2 Springfield.
That was tired. I wouldn't say that was a tight serve. I would just say that was a tired serve.
The third match of the evening, sir.
Yep, yep. Legs get a little tired, then you start arming it a little bit.
The Empire fought back to 5-3 down. Back to powerful serve of Neil Skupski.
Question is it out wide or down the tee? He's going for the out wide.
And wide. 3 straight for the Empire. They are within 1 at 5-4 Springfield. This is what World Team Tennis is about.
Coming down to the wire.
Skupski looking for the tie. Oh, 5-5. It's 2 out of 3 points for the match now.
Yeah, great Great play by the umpire, hung in there, good serve, good volleys. Nestor had a great return, a good second shot, and then popped up out of the third. Nestor wants another first serve here.
Springfield will have the first look at match point.
Skupski couldn't believe his eyes right here. He had a setup.
Geico timeout.
You know what JL's telling Daniel Nestor, and that Daniel Nestor already knows he wants that first serve.
Springfield was up 5-1. The umpire tied it at 5. Now 6-5 Lasers. Match point in the super tiebreaker. One point for the match.
What a point. Did we just see that, Don?
Wow. Here it is.
Look at this beautiful touch. Look at this. And
now the coaches come to Kevin Moss, the umpire. Make sure this is done right.
well, what a great comeback on that point from the umpire. And the Lasers look to just do the same thing again. Get a good first serve in, good first volley.
Now a Geico timeout.
Trying to stall.
Little gamesmanship
yeah,
here.
Little gamesmanship, just like in football. You know, call the timeout before the final kick. Freeze them up a little bit.
It's as far as you can take World Team Tennis tonight in Springfield, Missouri. 1 point for the match. That's going to be a Laser win.
What a great finish. What a great finish.
A 23-22 super tiebreaker win that goes to the final serve tonight in Springfield. The Lasers are now 2-2. The Empire fall to 0-4. We'll finish up in Springfield in just a minute.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
This is your escape from a long day. Your Tuesday night routine. It's the 1 hour you reserve just for you. Right now, it's the only thing that will calm him down. That's why at Mediacom, we're working harder to bring you more superior TV entertainment every day. Greater reliability, incredible picture and sound. So from the big screen to the little screen, to the great outdoors, nothing gets in the way of the things you love.
The Springfield Lasers win an epic battle with the New York Empire, 7-6 in the super tiebreaker, and the Lasers take it 23-22. 22. Doug Elliott doesn't go any further than this in World Team Tennis, and the Lasers with a dramatic, perhaps season-defining win here tonight.
Oh, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, just fantastic tennis to finish up the final match with those 4 players with all their accolades in the sport. And that first match point for the Lasers, unbelievable entertainment.
Once again, both Philadelphia and Washington lose tonight, so the Lasers are within a single game of first place now at 2-2. And your final point with Nestor serving, and it goes to Springfield as they take the super tiebreaker 7-6, win the match 23-22. The Empire dropped to 0-4 and a hard luck 0-4. They are so much better than that, and they'll get their share of wins, no doubt, throughout the rest of the season. Air times on Mediacom MC22 Friday at 3 p.m. and Sunday at noon to catch this one again. And our next match featuring Jack Sock for the Lasers tomorrow night against the defending league champions, the Orange County Breakers, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Outdoors again, we hope, at Mediacom Stadium here in Springfield. Tonight, it goes to the Lasers 23-22, the 7-6 super tiebreaker win for Springfield. For Doug Ellie, for Corey Riggs and our MC22 crew, I'm Don West. We thank you so much for joining us for World Team Tennis, and we bid you good night from Springfield.